Hi everyone, Luis here. One of the main questions that people ask us is ChatGPT free? Can you use it for free or do you need to pay anything to use it? And the answer is it's free. So they have a free plan that you can use, but they also have other paid plans. And in this video, I'll go through the different plans so you understand what are the main differences between them, and you can also, make a decision on which one you need for your usage. So you have access to ChatGPT for free. They have a free plan, as you can see here. You have access to their ChatGPT 4o Mini, which is a really good model. You have access to their search functionality, which is really good. And then you have limited access to the other models like ChatGPT 4o and o3 Mini. And you also have some limitations on uploading files and data analysis. Like for example, the image generation they just released this week, the free users don't have access to it yet, so they need to wait. So I would say that the free plan is really good for majority of people that they just want to use it in a more recreational way. But if you use ChatGPT a lot, then you'll start seeing some limitations on the models. You start seeing that limitations on the functionalities, and you probably need to consider upgrading. Another big difference is that on the free plans you can only use custom GPTs. You cannot create them. And if you don't know what a custom GPT is, there will be another video in this training where we talk about custom GPTs in depth. But in this plan you can only use someone else's custom GPT, but you cannot create your own, which is a big thing for some people, because personally for me, I think custom GPTs are a really big thing, and they're really useful, and you cannot create your own. So that's a big no here on the free. But again, you have access for free, and you can just test the model. Now, then you have a plus plan, which is actually the plan that I have right now, where you have extended access to other models. You have o3 Mini High, and o1, which are more kind of reasoning models. You have access to deep research. Again, limited access compared to the Pro plan, but you have access to their deep research functionality. You have access to their new 4.5 ChatGPT, and you can also create custom GPTs. You can create projects and tasks that you cannot create on the free plan. On top of that, you also have access to their video generation tool called Sora, and the thing that they just launched this week of the time of recording of this video, you also can generate images with their new model, which is really, really good. So again, for me personally, it justifies is only $20 a month, and it's totally worth it for everything you get. But my recommendation is you can start with free, and then if you start getting a lot of limitations, or if you want to test their new things, you can upgrade to plus. And you can always, by the way, go back and just go back to the free plan. Okay? And again, the big difference is you just have more usage for their file uploads, data analysis. You just have more usage than the free plans, and then you have access to things that the free plans don't have access to. Then they have a pro tier, which is basically everything on the plus, but then you have, again, unlimited access to their reasoning models and ChatGPT 4o. To be honest, personally, and I use ChatGPT a lot, and I rarely reach the limit of any of the models. But again, if you use it a lot, and if you are reaching limits, you can potentially consider moving to the Pro version. The Pro version is $200 a month, so it's a big jump from the Plus to Pro. But again, you have unlimited access to their reasoning models on ChatGPT 4o. You have unlimited access to the advanced mode, voice mode. You have access to the o1 Pro mode, which is their best reasoning model. The other ones don't have access to that model. It's exclusive from the Pro members. And again, you can use deep research more times than the Plus, and you can also use Sora more times, and I think you can create videos in 1080p that you cannot create in the Plus, for example. And I think for me personally, the biggest difference, or the biggest reason that would take me to choose the Pro, it's their operator, so their AI agent that they released I think a couple of months ago. It was a big thing, and basically it's kind of a bot that can basically control your browser and do things for you. It's really good, but you can only access in the Pro version, and and this is a thing that you need to be really careful about, is it's only available in certain countries. So like US and UK and a couple others. So if you are like me, I'm in Europe, and in my country we don't have access to operators. So if I would upgrade to Pro and pay $200 a month, I wouldn't have access to operator anyway. So have that in mind. If you want to, for whatever reason, if you want to try the Pro version, if you want to upgrade, just if operator is a big reason why you are upgrading, check if your country has access to it before you do. Okay, and then finally there is two other kind of plans. One is the team plan, which is great for companies and for teams. It's basically quite similar to the Plus. You have a bit more like higher limits on like higher messages, limits on the ChatGPT 4.0. You have access to the same reasoning models as the Plus version, but the biggest difference, and I think the name says everything, is just like you can have multiple people in the same workspace. So checking the same like custom GPTs, the same kind of history. And you have a unified billing, so the company can pay for the entire team. Okay. I would say the biggest thing on this plan is that OpenAI claims that they don't train on your data, which is a big thing for companies, right? For security reasons. I will not go into detail in security right now, but this is a big thing for companies. And in this plan, they claim they don't use your data for training, which is a big thing. And again, it's $25 per user per month if billed annually, or $30 per user per month if billed monthly. And this is what majority of the companies use. And then finally, you have the enterprise. I'm not going into detail. This is really for big corporations that are heavily investing in AI, and they have like a lot of different things, like access to specific models, exclusive, like you can exclude your training and all your custom data from their training model. You have more security things, etc. So and you need to contact their sales, so it's unique for every single company. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful, and you kind of know the different plans of ChatGPT. Again, you can use for free. The Plus version, more than worth it if you are using quite heavily, and you get access to all the cool new stuff earlier than the free users. So yeah, give it a try.